slide the cannon. I'm a 5-star. Up in a 4-star tennis. I tell little baby she water.
The key event was a lot of fun. We decided to go to the floor where we take on the community, and I got things started off by getting a few dunks.
Brian kept finding me, picked up a couple key threes to take a big lead.
Yeah, and then we've talked about this in previous segments, but Team 2K really has two bread and butter plays, the backdoor and the pick and roll. And in this particular game, I set the screen for Rodney, pick and roll, he assisted me, game over. And yeah, it was a hard-fought win, but easy enough, I'd say.
And then it came down to the final weekend of events, Rival Day and the brand new event, Power Up. How'd we do?
Yeah, Power Up was an interesting event because in each quarter, different positions were getting maxed out.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Downtown Memphis, looking quite lovely tonight. We're coming to you from Grind City. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. They and Grant make up the forward pair. Amadou Diallo out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Stewart in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Very impressive. A line change here for Memphis. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Williams on the wing. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Bagley. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Solid defense from Williams.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Jay, covered by Diallo. Left side Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jay. Here's Williams. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And 1:01 left in the first. Here's Diallo. Clark grabs the board.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Lee. Looking for his first basket still in this one. It's stolen. Jones with the ball. Up top, Anderson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Williams. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. That shot wide open. Diallo's got 6.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Jay. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Jay in a two-guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Inside. Oh, deflected. Here's Lee. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams comes in for Clark. And it's Brooks in for Williams. Bay, he's checked in for the Pistons. Joseph comes in for Diallo. Pass to Bay. Here's Joseph. Let's go with a three. Anderson pulls it down. Here's Jay. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. The baseline Jay is on the way. Kept alive. Here's Adams. Goes up with it again. The shot no good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three ball.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Adams. Here's Jay. 4 on the clock. 11 feet out. Rebounded by Joseph. The Pistons have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And Anderson over to help. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Now into the lineup.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Bay and Grant make up the forward pair. Corey Joseph out there with Hamidou Diallo. And it's Stewart in at the 5, down low. Jackson, pass to Morant, fires it. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Here's Joseph. Brooks defending. Up top, Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes. Grant's got 7 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
It's been great to see Jeremy Grant come into his own. He was once a terrific bench player, but now he's often leading the charge on the offensive end.
Brooks from outside. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 10.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
Third quarter of... Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. So for the Pistons, Bagley comes in for Stewart, and it's Lee in for Joseph. Pass to Bay. And here's Grant. A little mid-range shot is up. Off the left rim and out. But would you say there's still room for Jeremy Grant to improve his game?
It is, Brian. You love to see him pick up a little bit more assists, be more of a dominant rebounder. But no player, especially Jeremy Grant, is ever done working on themselves.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Fades back. The Grizzlies pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them. Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Memphis leading. Brooks outside. Here's Jay, covered by Diallo. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Grant in the post. He's against Tillman. Grant's shot is off. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Back to Diallo. They get it back. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Bay outside. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Grant. And too long on the shot.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Tillman, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And breaking out to one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Lee. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hook loose. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Ball's going up the court. And that one's good. Jay, 12 points for him.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
To the inside, Bagley. And again, another missed shot. And so it's Memphis in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Memphis has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. They've got Tyus Jones, Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Jay in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Anderson's checked in for Memphis. We'll make substitutions. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Brooks outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Adams.
2 minutes.
To the middle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see.
Good on both. Detroit has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Outside Bagley. Lets a floater go. And he lays it in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Jay. Stewart defends. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
And he drops the first.
2 shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Pistons have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Brooks against Bay. Outside. Knocked away.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Bay passes to Diallo. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Three-pointer, Stewart. Adams grabs the miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And he recovers it.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Pass to Bay. Diallo with the ball. This one for three. The shot comes out. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everybody.
Well, well, well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here, and what do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to gloat, but this just goes to show I was right. MP's all talk, no game. We knew this coming into the season, and now that tree is bearing fruit. For those of y'all still holding out hope, I say give up. MP wants the glory, but he doesn't want to put in the work. What did you expect from this so-called YouTube star? Forget the season. I'll be shocked if he ever make an all-star team. That's how I see it anyway. I'm not starstruck by this kid. I just see the game.
What's life if you don't live it how you want to live? Put my heart's intentions into all of this. Then the VIP take